All right. Let's talk about 13 Sentinels Aegis. This was made by Vanillaware, and it is a beautiful game, much like Odin Sphere. Uh, this is a story first and a game second. And while it definitely did a great job with the story. The game is broken down into three parts. The first part being the story. You'll follow individual characters through a timeline where as they kind of learn more about themselves and their situation and how they end up having to fight in giant badass mechs against an alien invasion. What's cool about it is each character is very well defined with a unique personality. Their actions and thoughts all work well, and every character is relatable and enjoyable. So as you complete the story, you unlock other characters, and then there are parts of the stories, and since it's in the same timeline or window of time for these characters, you'll get more details of one event from one character from another person's perspective, and you learn more and more as you uncover the truth over a period of time. It is intense to say the least. I love it. The gameplay is a real-time strategy mech battle. It's definitely not what they focused on. It's nice. It's enjoyable. The graphics aren't going to wow you at all. The strategy is not needed as much as you might think when you first play it. I know that I pretty much was able to beat everything without having to grind up mechs experiences or gain points to upgrade your mechs at all. The last 5 waves, I'd say, would be the first part where I started to sweat a little bit. But overall, it wasn't very difficult. Insane difficulty steps it up a little bit, but it's the same concept. Once you kind of find a trick to how you defeat the bad guys, and you focus on all your skill points or whatever you distribute into maximizing it, you're pretty much set. When the last part is kind of like an archive of data, so you can kind of look at keywords or people and get notes about them. Most games I don't really ever bother looking at it, but this game you will find yourself constantly going through there. Go, what just happened? Who is that? Who am I talking about? What's this character do? It's pretty deep. The story is probably one of the greatest stories in the last couple of years. Definitely Game of the Year potential with that. Most stories don't pull your heartstrings that much. Most times you just kind of, you play the game, you enjoy it, and you move on to the next one. You don't really find yourself invested in the story as much as you might be just enjoying getting stronger and winning. Overall, I'd give this game a 9 out of 10. It's a game that you want to experience once. You wouldn't want to replay it. There's really not much more once you clear it out. There's a bonus wave of monsters you can fight at the end. But that's about it. The story mode is very linear. You just have to kind of walk around and hit X when you are over things, or hit triangle to open up your thought clouds to think about certain things, and use that as a conversation with the other person. And yeah, there's a start button on her thigh. Don't ask. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, if you touch your thigh, you find yourself going into a mech and you go fight baddies. So yeah, it's my first game I beat. I normally do playthroughs. I've been having some issues with my video and recording, so I just want to throw this out there just as a horrible quality content, so that I'm reminded to update this in the future. Bottom line, number 1, beautiful game. Number 2, amazing story. Number 3, very amazing, amazing freaking story. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen if you never, like, don't read any spoilers. Just play the game, and you'll still like ask yourself, what the fuck did I just watch? What just happened? Whoa, okay. It combines a lot of different theories and references to other maybe movies or games in the past, but it owns it as its own. It's very original. Um, yes, I did wonder if this was a hentai, because first she got the start menu on her thigh, and then it's like some naked chick in the neck. I'm like, all right, this is it's a little racy. Let's do this. Anyway, I hope you guys try out the game. As you can see, the graphics aren't amazing. It's okay. Alright, guys, we'll talk about the next game. Heck.